How you doing over there? You
And I'm around.
Yeah, doing good. I thought you were going to do
Dude.
Mr. Potato Head for sure today.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Now, honestly, you might get a Mr. Potato Head because I might be running up. Dude, this week, I don't know what it's been a rough one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I always like to. I like to blame it on you, like drinking. Like, have you been going hard in the paint, or have you just been no?
No, actually, I've been trying to, wrap
Curb
that
that
up.
a
Not
little
wrap
bit?
that up, but come on.
Slow down a little bit. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
30.
it's
You're
just
37.
for what? I mean, it's not. Yeah. What are
I
you
feel
going to a
you, buddy.
graduation party every
Yeah.
night? Why are you drinking every day?
Spring break. Woo!
All
Yeah.
right. It comes a point in
Tone it
your
down a
life
little
where tone it down a bit. So it's definitely not that. It's just, I don't know, man. Like I said, Monday, remember Monday? I was like, oh, dude, what's not right? Yesterday, I felt okay.
Yeah. Maybe just got a little stomach bug. You know, it's that time of year. There's all sorts of stuff going around. And
yeah. There's nothing left. There can't be anything left inside of me.
Here, let's go to WebMD and type in your symptoms.
This shirt used to be white.
WebMD. All right, I want to type in WebMD symptom checker.
No, don't do that. I'm dying for sure.
No. Let's get some. Okay, where's the symptom check? Hold on, symptom checker right here. Okay, what? First of all, your age. Hold on a second. This stupid thing. Okay, age is 38.
Damn, I am 38.
38.
Almost said
you
37.
are. Sex. What's your sex?
Male.
Male. All right, continue. All right, what are your symptoms? Type in your main symptoms here. What do you got?
Also, I don't know if I could start with the first one. Bill, fire us. So,
upset stomach.
Upset stomach, yes.
Okay. Stomach ache, sunken stomach, stomach tingling.
Watery. Type that in.
Stomach cramps. Are you having stomach cramps?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do add stomach cramps.
Okay.
What else do you got? Are you sweaty? Are you sweating? Hot flashes? You've had some hot flashes, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hot flashes. Okay. Cold sweats. Have you been having cold sweats at all?
I wouldn't say cold sweats. I haven't had that. Like, I get the flu and you start shaking and you can't stop shaking. Right. I don't have that. No.
What about mouth sweats? You've been having the mouth sweats?
The mouth
like a
sweat.
watery mouth? Mouth watering? Has your mouth been watering?
A little bit. No, I mean, well, your mouth always kind of waters a little bit before you.
I am going to add one that we can't say on air, but it's watery something. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, so stomach cramps, hot flashes, watery something. Anything else? Aches, pains, joint pain?
My golf game sucks.
Come on, we're going to figure out what you got here. What do you got? Come on now. Joint pain?
No, that's it. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to
say you've had vagina aches on it. I'm just going to put aches.
I wouldn't say
that did
like a stomach ache, but like my bones and my joints.
Muscle. How about muscle aches?
Yeah, it's more of a stomach ache. It's more stomach.
Okay, so we'll just then stomach ache, fine. Stomach ache.
Come on, Dr. Brock, what do you got?
All right, stomach cramps, stomach ache. So here we go. You have. Please tell us some more. Which symptom is bothering you the most? Stomach ache, hot flashes, watery, or stomach ache? Probably the watery part.
Yeah, right? It's going to be the watery part between that and the stomach ache.
Current medications, past or current conditions. Now we'll just skip past that.
Yep.
Continue. Let's see. You could have norovirus, the Norwalk-like virus, viral gastronitis, AIDS, stage 3, antibiotic-associated stuff, or Giardias.
Good Lord. What? It's just having an upset stomach in there somewhere? Like,
nope, you're dead. You're dying.
Right.
That's it.
Come on, WebMD.
Hey, you're a fair match for all of these, by the way, just to keep that in mind.
Fair?
Yeah. Now, there's some other ones, irritable bowel syndrome. You might actually have IBS.
Yeah.
All joking aside. Lactose intolerance. That's on the list.
That could be
Influenza.
I'm trying to think if I had any lactose last night. I don't think I did.
Why didn't they start with those? Why did they go with norovirus and
AIDS?
Right.
Come on.
AIDS was number 3, man.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you just say, oh, maybe you're lactose intolerant? I'm like, why don't you lead with that there, Doc?
And if it's more severe than this, then possibly might have AIDS, but don't start out
right
with the big
that was
AIDS word.
They lead with the big ones.
And don't you get HIV first, then AIDS? AIDS is the one that kills you. They just totally skip over the HIV.
You are already there, buddy. I mean, that's it. I told you, you're dead. You are dead.
Okay,
oh,
nice
buddy.
knowing you.
Oh, buddy. I'm sorry. Hey, WebMD said it. I can't help it. So anyway, well, we'll write Hunter's epitaph here.
I feel like Harry from Dumb and Dumber when he does that scene, that bathroom scene.
Right. Oh! Wow.
Just in here shaving.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, hey, before you kick the bucket, we got a show to do. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Hunter, you're sitting on the bucket.
I ain't kicking it.
Don't kick that bucket. Don't kick that bucket. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web-exclusive content. All right, let's keep her moving here. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Pump it. Pump that septic. Pump it. Okay, do you know if anybody won the Powerball last night?
No.
Because I'm going to get to my Shatner interview, but I figured I'd do a Powerball story and then my Shatner interview.
Okay, so no, I haven't heard anybody or
Let me
anything
just
in the
look
news.
it up real quick because, I mean, we could still do the story, but did anyone win the Powerball?
Type in, did anybody's life get completely ruined last night?
Let's see. Usually it says like right away. I don't think anyone. Nope, no one won yesterday.
So what's the Powerball?
So now it's up to $1.4 billion.
I don't think people get what $1 billion is. So I know for a fact that Dan Patrick and everybody on the Dan Patrick show don't understand what $1 billion is because they were claiming yesterday. They're like, so wait, what's $1 billion? It's how many millions? Like, dude, it's $1 million. They were saying it was 1,000 million. I'm like, you guys are way off. You have no idea what the word billion really means.
What was that fact? And I always screw it up, but like a million seconds is like what? 30 days or like 20 days, and 1 billion seconds is 30 years. If that doesn't tell you,
you just
type
in billion facts into Google. I'm sure there's tons of them. It'll really explain what $1 billion is. And okay, here's another thing real quick before we get into this.
Now, wait, you hold on. 1 billion comes down to 1,000 million.
It's 1,000 million?
Yeah. The number has 9 zeros. And while you can read each of them, it's almost impossible to put this monstrosity into perspective at first glance.
I thought it was $1 million. What's $1 million? $1 trillion?
That'd be would that be $1 trillion? No, I didn't even think. See, we can't even. I don't even know if billion is hard enough. Let's not even get into trillion. Okay.
Well, and that's what I was trying to get into.
Yeah.
Now think about this. National debt is what, 26 trillion?
Oh, dude, it's wild.
Dude, that's not even. You can't put your head around that.
No, at this point, I think we could just be like, it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Swipe the card. We're fine.
See, at this point, does it even matter? You're never getting that back. What does that even mean? $26 trillion.
Trillion dollars.
Is there even 26 trillion grains of sand on this earth? Like,
right.
Where's this number coming from?
Yeah.
That's why I say, just get the card and swipe it. Because at this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Made-up number. It's a made-up number.
It's a made-up thing. 26 trillion. Do you understand that?
Like us, okay, let's put it up this way. Us trying to pay off our national debt would be like shooting a BB gun at a tank. All right. That's what it's not going to do. It's literally not going to do anything.
Honestly, I'd take the odds. I'd take the odds of the BB gun. You know, I'm serious. It's way past anything we can do about it.
It's monopoly money at this point. There's not literally, it doesn't make any sense. It's pointless.
$6 trillion. That's not a real thing. It's hardly real. You can't fathom that.
How can I even have money in my hand if that's how much money we owe, right? Like that's how we're in the hole. Trillions of dollars.
Okay. When you're talking 26 trillion, that number, the only thing relatable is space. Is you could talk about space, maybe the stars, maybe 26 trillion light years away. but there's nothing. There's no 26 trillion things relatable here on Earth. I mean, come on. That number is just absolutely.
Hey, what about this, Hunter? Astronomers estimate that there's about 100,000 million stars in the Milky Way. So, I mean,
our national debt.
Are we doing the math? I don't know if we're doing the math right, but either way, we're close, man.
Yeah, that trillion is way more than a million. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, 100,000 million. 100,000 million, right? 100. No, that would be. Wait, we're thinking of 100 million, not 100. I don't know. Either way, it's just made up money at this point. It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Nope.
And if you win the lottery, at least you won't have to worry about it as much. I bring this up, Hunter, real quick, is because the odds of winning the Powerball are 1 in 294 million. Those have actually gone up from last night's drawing. The chances of becoming a self-made billionaire are 1 in 409,000. So you have better odds, way better odds of becoming a self-made billionaire
than it is to hit the lotto.
Than it is to hit the lotto.
And you know what? A lot safer too.
Probably.
You can't go from having $19 in your checking account to all of a sudden. What is it again?
Right now, $1.4 billion is what it's
to 1.4 billion. So we'll say probably like
you can't go from the trailer park to Beverly Hills or a castle and not think that there's going to be some issues there, right?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so there you go. Hey, well, I'm still going to buy my ticket. I bought my ticket the other night. I'm going to buy my ticket tonight, and hopefully be rich. I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich.
I'll give you some. All right. Enough horsing around. Let's get right to it. The pièce de résistance. I've been wanting to share this with everyone. We're super excited. I'm going to bring this up. I had a chance to talk with William Shatner, and I'm going to play that audio for you now. If you're on the stream, you should be able to hear it. Hunter, I think you either way, it doesn't matter. So, folks, William Shatner called in and talked about his upcoming Q&A at the Mendel Center. And we're super excited about it. So enjoy my interview with the legendary William Shatner. WIRX, this is Brock.
Hello, Brock. I have William Shatner here.
I am ready when he is.
Brock, here's William.
Mr. Shatner, how are you?
Brock, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
I never thought I'd hear William Shatner say that sentence. The pleasure is all mine. Well,
I'm going to say it again, just so it's indelibly impressed on your memory. Brock, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Can I make that? Can I make that a ringtone or something? I got to do something cool with that. I'll figure out something. But
yeah, do it as a ringtone. Absolutely. Somebody calls you, and I say, Brock, it's a pleasure to talk to you. And they hang up.
I think I got the wrong number. That's weird. Well,
the wrong number. It sounded like Shatner.
That's weird. I didn't know how I got William Shatner's number, but I guess I'll save that one. Well, either way, this is such an honor, and I want to get right to it because we here in Southwest Michigan are so fortunate to have you here Saturday, October 14th, part of the Lake Michigan College Speaker Series, live on stage, the man who has boldly gone where no man has gone before and back again, and then some. William Shatner going to be here, and we're going to see a showing of Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, and then we're going to sit down and chat with you, and people are going to hear funny stories and behind-the-scene things. I got to ask, Bill, can I call you Bill? That feels a little too personal. Is that okay?
I got an album out there right now entitled Call Me Bill.
Call Me Bill. Perfect. All right. Well, Bill, after all these years, looking back, after that first day of shooting the pilot for the original Star Trek, maybe you're sitting in your trailer or you're at home and you're thinking about that. You've cut for the day. Did you ever imagine at that time it would become the cultural phenomenon that it did? The James T. Kirk, the Enterprise, everything from that is now woven into our historical fabric and will be forever. Was that ever in your mind?
Well, let me answer your question in what will be seemingly an oblique fashion, okay?
Okay.
At this moment in time, as I speak to you, there are actors and still writers, although it looks like they've solved their problems. The actors are on strike because a whole new technology has been taking place this last year, streaming, artificial intelligence, to name two. you and I and the rest of the world are on the cusp of incredible technological changes.
Mm-hmm.
We are also on the cusp of great fateful changes in the world due to global warming. So if you were to draw a graph, the graph meets this year, like right now, and the actors are on strike because of the changes in technology have made the actors essentially poorer than they were before the changes.
Mm-hmm.
And we, the actors, are striking to rework that. It is a whole new cosmology.
Mm-hmm.
And so I cannot break the strike lines by talking literally about Star Trek.
Wow.
But we can work it so that I can appear. The film, The Wrath of Khan, will play before I'm in the theater.
Right.
I will not be in the theater when The Wrath of Khan plays. I will then come to the theater, and a few minutes after the film is over, I'll come on stage. I'll not be able to say the words Star Trek, but by osmosis, by a feeling, by prayer, by an understanding, we'll know, the audience and I will know what I'm talking about. So there's a magic that I need to utilize. It's never been done before, by me at least, in talking about something that I'm not talking about.
If anyone pull it off, you can. I think you could pull that off.
Well, it remains to be seen. I absolutely will amaze and amuse and annoy you with stories and things. You'll have to tell yourself, you the audience, what specifically I'm talking about, but it should be clear.
I'm sure we'll get the gist of it, and in true William Shatner fashion, entertaining is all get up. Well, maybe you can answer this one then, because I'm intrigued. Obviously, your career spans 60 years, maybe even more.
I started performing when I was in a camp play at 6, when I was 6 years old, and I continued ever since.
So we'll say since 6 years old, you've played everything under the sun, from, again, the original Spaceman to TJ Hooker to a legal defendant. Was there any role that really challenged you, maybe more than the others? I mean, is it harder to sell fighting an alien in outer space or maybe being a grizzled police sergeant? What maybe role challenged William Shatner?
Well, the challenge is, I was going to say something I ignore. I don't ignore the challenge, but I can't let it affect my choices. Oh, this is a challenge. It becomes something that's indigenous to what it is, whatever I'm thinking. It becomes part of what I'm thinking. So it's not a challenge anymore. It's a asset. But the scope of the vehicle. So I opened on Broadway a few years ago with a one-man show. No films, no dancing girls, no music, no nothing. I sat on the chair, stood and walked around, used the chair as a prop for a couple of hours in front of Broadway audiences, and then toured all over the world, including many cities in the United States, in a one-man show. That probably, when you talk about challenges in every respect, just getting to the venue was a challenge. And then performing by myself, fatigued. I was sick on stage opening night.
Oh, wow.
I had something, and Dr. Oz was taking care of me. He had become a buddy. And I could barely stand, and I got up, and I was on stage, and I don't want you to tell this to anybody.
You got it.
But I pooped in my pants.
Oh, boy.
On opening night on a one-man show on Broadway. I said, there's been a technical difficulty. Nobody understood what I meant. I'll be right back. I went upstairs, and I had to shower.
I will edit that in post.
My wife helped me change my pants on stage and finish the show. And the only way I was able to do it, and this may be a philosophical truth for anybody, is I had to think of it. My God, I thought to myself as I was going back on stage, one day I'll be on your show and I'll tell it as a very funny story of my history. And only by that way was I able to give it a removal from the moment of of crapping your pants on Broadway.
I love it. I love it. Well, I will, like I said, I'll fix that in post so no one will know except me and you. I'll keep that one close to mine. Well, I have to let you.
Right, or you could whisper it to your neighbors, pass it along.
Like I got something interesting about William Shatner that you need to know. Well, hey, I think you got to get moving, but I got one more quick question for you, and then I'll wrap up with all the info when you go. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Say that again. Would I rather fight what?
One horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
That's funny. I think a one horse-sized duck.
Yeah.
Because duck, I hate to say this, but duck is really good eating.
So,
if you could get a duck the size of a horse, think of the number of mouths you could fill.
Yeah. That's fancy eating right there.
Yeah, dried duck, Chinese style.
I love it.
Peking horse duck.
Peking horse duck with William Shatner. Thank you so much for humoring me. Thank you so much for the time. We can't wait to see you Saturday, October 14th at Lake Michigan College. William Shatner live on stage. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and we love you.
Thank you, man. Bye-bye.
Right. Make September a month to remember at BetMGM, the king of online casinos. Get things rolling.
Sorry, I went into commercial. William Shatner, everybody. William Shatner. All right. Yes, I got William Shatner to talk about ruining his pants on Broadway. Yes. And I got to ask him my duck horse question, which I always loved.
You love that question. Hey, you know what? He's a normal human being, just like you and I.
He was so awesome. And it sucked because I only had 10 minutes with him, which is understandable because everyone is going to want can I have an hour with Shatner? No, the guy's got things to do. But 10
minutes with you is a bit much for anybody.
That's a lot. But dude, he just the fact, you and I talked about this too. The fact that he learned my name for the interview. You know what I mean? Dude, it's William effing Shatner. What? He doesn't need to know anybody.
The guy has seen a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, has done a lot of things.
And I don't care if it's in front. The fact that it's just that top notch, and I will cherish that forever. And everyone, don't forget, you can go see him at the Mendel Center, October 14th. If you missed anything from the interview, go check it out. I got a podcast already at WIRX.com.
You're going to start watching Star Trek, aren't you?
Honestly, anything. The one question I didn't get to ask him, though, because, again, we were tight on time. And also, too, the one about the writer's strike, it would have been interesting to have that if the writer's strike wasn't going on. But, of course, he's the consummate professional. But the one I wanted to ask him was, what's the key to that perfect Shatner cadence? Because you know that there's something on the way. I just want to know, because it's now everyone knows, everyone does a Shatner, and it's just
Family Guy. Once Family Guy did the skit on him, that's when it really came to the limelight of he does have a kind of an odd cadence.
There's something on the wing. There's something on the wing. Anyway, so William Shatner, thank you, sir, and for everyone who's going to go see him October 14th at the Mendel Center, have fun. I think a few tickets are available. So
great show.
All right, that is your morning dump. We will be back. Oh. All right, we got about a minute here. We'll get right into sports. We're actually still pretty good on time, so. So anyone who's on the stream, I'm guessing that you guys could hear. So I just want to make sure if you guys could hear that, now I know how to play that, or at least got the audio taken care of. So hope you enjoyed the interview. All right, here we go. Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning.
Oh, hey, yeah. Let's see. Oops. There we go. 7:32. I know I kind of did the lion's share of sports last hour, so, and I know you got a couple things to talk about. So why don't we get to it? Let's do sports, Thursday night football, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with a delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other great drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup. And Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
That's right. Let's talk about it tonight, man. There is an NFL game tonight. The Bears going to be in Washington playing the Commanders. 8:15 tonight. Wow, they picked the Bears and the Commanders for a
Thursday night game.
So I'm know for a fact that they didn't expect the Bears to be where they're at right now. I mean, I guess we kind of could have expected. What's Washington's record?
I don't think they're doing very good either. Washington Commanders.
The two worst teams in the NFL playing tonight?
No, because I think the Panthers are. No, Commanders are 2-2, so they're
okay.
500 on the season.
Okay, I haven't watched the Commanders yet this season, so if you're a fan, I apologize.
Yeah,
and 2-2 is not bad. I mean, it's not terrible.
No, not to starting off at 500. Oh yeah, there's a lot of positives that can come from that. So,
all right, real quick, here's the story around it. The Chicago Bears mired, M-I-R-E-D, mired, yeah, mired in chaos.
Mirrored.
What's that mean?
Mirrored is
M-I-R-E-D.
Let's see, covered or stuck in mud. Involves someone or something in a difficult situation.
I've never. Have you seen that?
I've heard it before, but I'll be honest, I'm not gonna pretend like, oh yeah, use mirrored.
It's mirrored.
Mirrored, yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me play it. Oh, hold on. Mired. So mired. You were right. Mired. I'm sorry.
Mired. I was right.
But maybe is it mired? You stupid idiot. Anyway,
all right.
Yeah.
So the Chicago Bears are mired in chaos.
How about we just say they're stuck in a tough situation? What would you
stuck
mean all
in a
fancy?
tough situation? Right.
God
I hate when people type. We're going to be reading this.
Yeah.
People. What are you trying to be all fancy and I want them to think I'm smart, so I'm going to use the word.
Honestly, that's where I'm at with big the New York Post or the Washington Journal. All the words they throw in there.
It's not comfortable reading.
No,
and these
guys
how I say things. This is not my.
These guys who are writing it, I just imagine are probably just awful, hard people to be around.
What is it like
talking
to you? You know, do you talk like that?
That's a $10 word is what that is. Big fancy man.
Let me tell you, this morning I was mired in chaos.
Yeah,
shut up. I'm out. I don't want to talk to you.
You know what I say? My morning was effing crazy, bro. Let me tell you about it. That's how people talk. Mr. Fancy Pants with your fancy words.
Damn you. All right. Anyway, mired in chaos off the field and winless throughout the season. That's right. They visit the Washington Commanders tonight, hoping to avoid the franchise's worst start in quarter century. Wow. The latest twist, I should say, wide receiver Chase Claypool being told to stay away from the team for undisclosed reasons. And nobody really knows.
We kind of talked about this the other day. It's weird. It's like here he is, a stud of a player, and they're
something
like,
happened.
hey, something happened.
It's almost like when old boy, what was his name? When the Patriots went to the Super Bowl and Belichick didn't start him. He was their free safety.
Oh yeah. Right.
And everybody's like, what happened? He was like, dude, he showed up late.
Yeah.
So he literally didn't play him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, what? And they ended up losing, right? That game?
I can't remember, but
I think they lost
dude.
that game. And everybody was like, hey, if he would have played,
do you give Belichick credit though for sticking to his guns and be like, sorry, man, you didn't follow the rules?
Not if you lose the game.
The rules are there.
Yeah. No. Sorry, you play him.
Yeah.
Super Bowl time.
Was it Belichick or was it the higher up that said sorry?
Yeah, I want to say it was Belichick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what it came down to, was his decision. But here's the thing, man. When it comes, especially the last game of the season, you're playing your best players. I don't care if he shows up late or not. I mean, you punish them in the beginning of next season. You do something, you fine them. I don't know, but dude, you still got a football game to play, and you want your best people out there, right? Anyway, what's going on with Claypool?
I don't know, man.
And the more they don't talk about it, the more the media is interested in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when your wife says, "Oh, I'm fine."
I'm fine.
I know she's not fine. Now I'm wondering what she's pissed off about. I didn't do anything.
Everything she's mad about.
Anyway, huge game tonight. Be a real nail biter. Hopefully the Bears, pull it together, man, and show a little bit of light, because I'm pretty sure Bears fans, man. I don't know how much you got left.
They need something, man. It's hard. It has not been good.
My buddy went to the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
And he was like, it was fine. It was a nice day. It was beautiful. People were fine, I guess. But he said once that happened, once they lost the 24-point lead, you could just like the stadium got small. Like it just the air shrunk. Everything around Chicago was just deflated.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, you see a little glimmer of hope. Like, we're not gonna, like, right now it's still a possibility that they go 0-17. Like, that's a possibility now at this point.
How common is that?
Not
very, right?
Lions have done it twice. Just an FYI for all you Lions.
Have they?
Yeah. Only team to do it twice.
Really? Which teams have gone 0-17? Type that into Google.
I think only a couple.
It's hard to go 0-17 in the NFL, right?
That have lost.
You would think it wouldn't be hard to go 0-17, but you have to remember you have a team full of professional athletes. Like you're gonna win a game. You're gonna win a game.
Since 1944, only 5 teams have had winless seasons in the NFL. The 60s Cowboys, 1960 Dallas Cowboys, they were 0-11-1.
The
the 76
Dak Prescott then too, didn't they?
Dak Prescott then. The 76 Buccaneers 0-14, 82 Colts 8-1. They only played 9 games. Oh, I guess if they what?
Yeah, right.
The 08 Lions were 0-16 and the Browns were 0-16 in 2017.
8 games? 0-8?
They played 9. No, it was 9 games. 1982. Weird.
When did it go to, what is it? How many games now?
Yeah, but no, because the 76 Bucks were 0-14. The 1960 Cowboys played 12 games. Why did they only play 9 games?
That year or those few years? What? Does anybody know this answer?
Games were played in the 1982 season. 82 and what the hell is that all about? The season ended with Super Bowl when the Redskins, a player strike shortened the regular season to 9 games. That's what it is.
Strike.
That's what it is. Thank God for Google. That would have we would have known. We would have
eaten away at you all day.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. So there's a player strike, much like the NBA strike and other strikes. But
Brian just messaged me. Don't worry, Brian. I already got it. You're too slow. Google beat you. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Anyway.
So, hey, there you go. What are they 0-4?
0-4. Commanders 2-2. Who do you got, Hunter? Who do you got? You owe me $5. So do you want to make a bet on this one?
I'm taking the Commanders. I'm sorry.
Taking the Commanders? I'm gonna
Maybe
go
that's it. Maybe.
No, you already said.
You think the Bears can go 0-5? I'm taking the Bears.
Taking the Bears?
I'm taking the Bears. I don't think the Bears are going to let themselves go 0-5.
Okay.
Can you? I mean, if anybody could, it would be the Bears.
Right now, it's kind of looking like it. And are they just feeling deflated after that game, or are they motivated?
Yeah, I think you get motivated. I think when you're 0-4, it's like, okay, we understand what it's like to lose.
Right.
We can all agree.
Right.
Let's win one. You know?
Let's win one for the
let's
win one for the Gipper. Huh? Let's do it.
And I think that's what they're doing at this point. They're like, hey, we're giving this one to Helen from.
Yeah.
Let's win it for Helen.
Helen from Naperville. She's been a lifelong Bears fan.
Right.
It's their dying wish. She doesn't have long left on this earth, and we need to win one for her.
You know. So technically, all right, and I don't go away from this at all. I am an underdog / bandwagon fan. That's what I always claimed myself to be, Brock. You know that since day one, since we've done this show.
You're open about it?
I'm open about it.
Yep.
I like watching greatness. Yeah, I enjoy that. But I also cheer for underdogs.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel better about my choice of how I cheer, you know? Damn, I got to cheer for the Bears.
Yeah.
They're the ultimate underdogs.
Okay, well, $5 bet on it. You owe me $5, so we're doing double or nothing on this
is
one?
My team now.
The
Come
Bears?
on, Bears.
God,
got it.
You were all hard up on the Lions. Look at you already jumping on to the
now
Bears.
They're good now. Now they're good now. I can't like them as much.
They're okay. All right, they're okay. All right.
They're Super Bowl worthy. It's hard to like them when they're so good.
When they're the best team in the world.
You know what I'm really enjoying right now? The Green Bay Packers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I
love
you don't deserve to cheer for the Green Bay Packers. Hey, you keep my team's name out your effing mouth.
All right, Will. That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway. Anything else in the sports world, or are we going to wrap it up with that? So you got the Bears, I got the Commanders. Good enough.
$5, little man. Put that in my hand. Come on.
Actually, it's going to be 10, all right, because you going on the Bears. You already owe me $5.
Well, yeah, the bet's $5, but it'll be no, it won't be 10 because I'm going to win. Because the Bears, Bears,
big
man,
going
to Washington.
George Washington.
You know, Commanders we're afraid of Bears.
I mean, to be fair, everyone should be afraid of a bear. That's a bear. That'll rip your face right off. Anyway,
big claws.
All right. Is that all we got?
That's it. That's
all right. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. This is stupid. All right. Let me get to everyone. Good morning. Eric. David said, good luck, buddy. It's probably going to be just fine. I think that was during your WebMD search. Good morning, Scott. Hold on. Alan said, good morning, fellas. Mahomes conspiracy. All QBs have a headphone, and maybe some yelled at him not to score. I mean, could be hacking into that frequency, man.
You know?
Yep.
It's no joke. It's just, there really is. It's how do you know it's going to be 8.5 all the time? I feel like Vegas hits it every time.
Yep.
And I know there's a lot of bets out there that I don't see that they don't hit, blah, blah, blah. But it seems like the main ones, the $80 million bet.
Big ones. Big ones.
The 8.5 and just by chance.
Yeah.
Like,
all I know is I got questions, man. I got questions.
I think everybody does. That's
Yeah.
why you don't bet. It's fun to bet, but it's not fun to bet when you know it's not fair. I already know it's not fair, but when the other person is cheating,
right? Like going to the fair, like when you go to the carnival.
I understand the rim's oval, you know?
Yeah, right. But I want that stuffed banana that's got the dreadlocks and the Rasta hat on. You know what I mean?
All right.
And hold on, too. Alan also said you guys are thinking too big. A bucket of Silver Beach sand is 1 billion granules.
Really?
Is that real? Are you messing with us?
A bucket of sand is 1 billion grains of sand. Wow.
How many grains of sand in a 5-gallon bucket?
Well, let's count. I mean, he's probably not wrong. 1 billion is so much, though.
Let's see. A 5-gallon bucket will contain about 56,699,091 grains of sand. That can't be right.
56 million is a lot less than 1 billion, though.
I know. I'm trying to. How many grains of sand? I don't know. I don't know if we'll have an answer.
I'm still blown away that 1,000 million is 1 billion. I always thought a million was 1 billion.
Yeah. Well, you're wrong, you idiot.
Type in what's 1 million.
Is
it a trillion?
The numbers represent, so it's a trillion.
Trillion.
Yep. Idiot. All right, here we go. Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. 7:47. Brock Hunter. Don't forget we are streaming, trying to get through everyone. Good morning, Amanda.
What's up?
Been getting questions answered for us from Eric and Alan and everyone
So
on there.
a million or 1,000 million is a billion.
Yeah.
And a million is a trillion.
Trillion. What's a million?
And 1,000 billion is a trillion?
No, 1,000 what? If you're doing the math, dude, I'm so bad at math. Like I don't.
So I had always had the assumption that a million was a billion was a trillion, but I'm way off on that. It's not. It's 1,000 million is a billion,
right?
And then 1,000 billion is a trillion.
So now here's my question. Right? To get to a billion, right? You got to get to 999,999,999, right? And then you get that next. So couldn't like Jeff Bezos give that many people? Could he give a billion people? See, I can never do it.
I don't know
how
many people
how does it
are
work,
walking
right?
this
How does
earth
it, right?
and whatnot.
Right? How does it
All
work?
I know is they were talking about Michael Jordan. He's now at $3 billion. He sold the Wizards for $3 billion. So that was the topic of conversation yesterday.
The Hornets, yeah.
Oh, the Hornets.
The Hornets, yeah.
Yeah, the Hornets. He played.
Yeah, Charlotte Hornets. Yeah, he had majority stake, and now he's got $3 billion.
Yeah. And so they were trying to compare. Actually, they had a good question yesterday. Would you rather be Michael Jordan with Michael Jordan status, and you get all of the Michael Jordan stuff that comes with it, the championships, the glory, the greatest basketball player of all time. Yep. Everybody knows you with $3 billion. Or would you rather be an unknown person with $100 billion, but nobody knows who you are, basically? You have your security and whatnot.
100 billion. You kidding me? Absolutely.
Take the 100 billion.
For me, yeah. Yeah.
But yet you at the same time, you're not the greatest of something that, basketball, or you don't have Michael Jordan status. You're not walking around, people are like, oh my God.
Maybe I answered that too quick, but at the age
because $3 billion is $3 billion. You're never going to spend that.
You're never. That's generational money. That's generational money. Your family's never going to have to work.
So the real question is, do you want the fame status?
See, I don't think I do. And in this day and age, no,
you don't. That's the right question. That's the right.
I want my own island, but it would also be cool to be the greatest, whatever.
It really would though. But at the same time, walking everywhere, every time you get out of your car, every time it's just floods of people, cameras clicking. Yeah. Michael this, Michael that, you're Ernest. Like,
yeah. Maybe that's why he's become a dick. He's just, I don't know.
You don't probably see him out too much.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just go out and have a normal life at that point.
No.
You really can't. Anyway. Interesting question.
Well, don't worry, Hunter. None of those scenarios are going to happen to us any way, shape, or form.
Hey, if you do the lotto, the Mega Millions is still up for grabs.
Right, we can get it up for grabs. It's up for grabs. We'll see. Anyway, well, look, enough of our number crunching because it's painful to listen to and it's painful to even think about. We got to get to your topic of the day. And actually, this fits today. Your topic of the day brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44 sporting goods for all 4 seasons. What quote unquote rich person things do you do, even though you clearly aren't rich? All right. But hey, every once in a while, here's an extra 20 for you. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Is golfing a rich person thing?
How about the yes and no? I think it depends on how much effort you put into it. Like me, I don't buy the expensive golf balls, but if you're going to spend a little bit more, maybe that's kind of a rich person thing to do. Because
I think this falls into the category a little bit, even though I feel like it's been brought back a little bit. I think it was more of a rich person sport back in the day.
It's definitely, I think, opened up. Yeah.
You're not a member, then you can't come here.
I think you can do it. You can work it 2 ways. You could be the guy that's in, Titleist. Wait, what do you wear all the time? Nike, right? Nike head to toe. All right. You can have the expensive Pro V1s, the $500 club.
It's all $5 ball, man.
I know. That's wild. Dude, that's wild to me that people pay, like the average person pays that, like will do that. Stop it. You
$5 a ball, man.
Just light a $5 bill on fire in the woods because that's what you're doing. All right, that's what you're doing. Yep,
In the woods. That thing
$5.
spun hard off that club.
You tell you what, a range ball will be just fine for you in your golf game. All right, all right.
You're not wrong for most.
For most, anyway. Anything else, Hunter? As a rich person, you do?
Rich person thing I do.
That you do, even though you're not rich.
What do I spend money on?
I do valet parking.
Do you do valet, really?
If there's valet, I'll do it. I'll do it because parking, like if we're at a place and there's valet parking or whatever it is, I'll do the valet parking. Because it's just, I hate parking. You know why I hate parking is because all the other idiots in there, valet, your car more than likely will be protected. Okay. They're going to take it for you. You just got to come out, say, this is my ticket. They go get it. You jump in, you go. So there's an option for valet. Yeah. I will spend the extra money. I'm
going to answer it for a lot of people out there because I don't think they will and they don't even think about it. But rich person thing you do is you buy that new iPhone every time it comes out. Most of you can't afford that. That $1,400 phone.
Yeah.
You're getting it every single time. No, and it's too expensive.
You know what? That's not buying that new tech, like the freshest, newest tech every time.
Especially if the previous one isn't broken. I get it. Yeah. They're like the iPhones are weaning the old ones out. They're slowing them down. But still, it's like, damn, you just got that other phone like last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You spent how much last year?
Most people, what they do is they're making payments on it.
Yeah.
Which it just comes out of their monthly bill. Yeah. And that right there tells you, like, maybe you shouldn't be spending $1,500 on a phone. Maybe that's there. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Every once in a while, I'll put premium in my truck. That's a rich person.
Really?
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'm like, I got a little extra cash. Let's run some premium through this bad boy. Yeah. All right. Don't need to, but every once in a while, if I got a little bit, I may dump 10 gallons of premium in her.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Like, who is getting premium nowadays? Like, it's just wild.
I feel like there's some cars out there that beg for it. That premium only. Some of your sports cars, some of your higher end cars.
Right. But
beyond that, I'm like, why are you putting, how much better is premium? I guess I really haven't dug into that too much.
There's nowadays,
like, a lot of YouTube videos like you said, about it.
For your Ford, your Ford Escape. All right. It's not going to make a difference. Okay. Yeah. Maybe a half mile more on your gas mileage.
I was going to say, is it better on gas mileage?
Yeah. I just, every once in a while, when I got a little extra change in my pocket, I treat my truck to a nice little premium little. There you go.
A little carb cleaner in there, too.
There you go, girl. Right there. Oh, enjoy. You drink that up. That's nice. That's good.
A little sea foam, too. Yeah.
Let daddy take care of you. Here's a fancy dinner right here. There you go. There you go. Eric had a good answer. Rich person thing for 5 minutes every morning. I say, I'm just going to stay in bed. Don't need to go to work.
Nice.
Good. Yeah. Rich people don't need to go to work.
Rich
you do, though.
Thing.
You do, though.
You got to go to work. Right.
How
about like food wise? Do you ever splurge on like a meal or?
No, I don't. I really
usually
don't.
On vacation, like, we'll go pretty ham on food and whatnot, spend the money.
Every once in a while. But not enough to answer the question with the, and put that answer in there. So
like there's always one night in Vegas where we're like, let's go to the expensive place.
But that's cool you did that. But like then at the end of it though,
you're like, damn it. How'd we do that?
Like, why did we do that? Right?
Every time. Every time.
Because deep down, and again, I'm sure
experience is great. Everything was fine. The food was good. It wasn't much of food, but it was there. But at the end, you're always just like,
that's
how much was that?
Look, that's still gonna end up in a toilet. I'm just gonna say it. All right, that experience it all goes. So I think you much rather would have been a little boozed up at the White Castle, and you would have been just
saying.
Fine. Just saying.
Just saying.
My wife actually, every once in a while, she'll make little comments like, "Well, we never go anywhere, so I don't have anything nice to wear." And like she's make those little comments like, "What do you want? All right, fine, let's go spend $400 on a meal. Is that gonna make you happy?"
Yeah.
All right. Eat your Happy Meal and be quiet.
Is my sister on the stream?
I haven't seen her yet. No.
Okay.
Why?
She just bought a very expensive purse.
A very expensive purse.
And I'm just, dude. Hey, you do you. Yeah, it's your money. I didn't earn it. You earned it. But damn. Dude. Like,
Yeah, a little
no.
much. Now, is it like a fancy going out purse, like a clutch that she'll only wear when she goes
No,
to fancy places?
It's one of those really high-end ones that you get out of the case.
No, I know, but what I'm
Like,
saying though is like, is this one that she's going to use daily, or is it like, oh, this is my fancy going out clutch?
I don't know if as much money as you spend on that, I don't think you use it daily. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, this thing came out of a glass case. It had its own light on it in the store, and there was probably only one of them. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm like, what did you do?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
No, but like I said, it's you. It's do what you want.
Yeah. It's just hard to justify. Like, I'm even getting that way with like things I enjoy. I'm like, I don't
Seriously,
need
though.
to spend that. I don't need to spend that.
Well, dude, you know how much I love golf?
Yeah.
And I get, yeah, there's expensive golf clubs out there, but I'm looking at the Costco clubs now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
right.
it's the same thing.
Look at the price tag. It's way
the
better.
same thing, but like
It's
a
way-
third of the price, guys. Come
Way better.
on, hear me out.
Yep. Yep. That's not the topic today, Hunter. We're treating ourselves today, all right?
Ourselves.
What rich person thing do you do even though you aren't rich? Dawn had a good one. Get a massage occasionally. Occasionally is the word, Hunter.
Shut up. They were cheap. They're on sale. Buy one, get
Bulk-
one. I got a bunch.
you know,
Sorry.
Only guy I know who bought bulk massages. That's not creepy.
I did get like 10 of them. You're right.
You bought the Costco value pack of
Right,
of massages.
You again? Damn.
Actually, you can add this to your answer now. Friend Bridget and John posted a photo of them on the boat. Yeah, boating, any kind of water sports. That's a rich person thing. At least you feel like a
great
rich.
answer.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Yep.
can't
Getting out
afford
on
that
there.
damn thing.
Yeah, no one can really afford a boat, but we do.
You know, it'd be nice. And there's a few out there probably listening too that have chipped in for gas. But you know what? If you're on a boat, give the captain $5.
Yeah, just a few bucks.
You
right?
know,
Yeah.
not cheap to get out there. And and a $5 ride is pretty cheap. All right.
Yeah. It's good. By the way, I'm never paying you if I ever go on your
I know
boat.
you're not.
That's it.
I didn't expect it. Hey, I got to beat feet. So
You got to beat feet. Well, I think we got most of the answers here. A lot of people said eating out, food, everything like that. Buying name brand, not the great value brand, anything like that. So, well, hey, buy your lottery ticket. You can be rich.
Hey, there you
can
go.
be rich. I'm rich, bitch.
Make it
I'm
rain.
rich. All right. Yeah, strip club. There's a good. Every once in a while, I go to strip club. All right. Actually,
Make
got to
it
get a
rain.
few of those ones back, please. That was too many.
Let's do it 2 at a time. I didn't mean to.
Cinnamon. I didn't mean to give you all those cinnamon. I need some more of those. She's gone. All right, we're going to be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
See everybody on the stream.
I'll get to some more answers here while Hunter's gone. We had some other ones on Facebook. I like Ryan's answer. He just said buy food every day. That's a rich person thing to do with the prices of everything. Let's see. Oh, I like Phil's answer. He said take care of the server, the bartender. Yeah, every once in a while, I'll maybe throw a little extra money on the tip, make me feel like a big shot, like, here you go, I got you a good tip there. There you go. Yeah, honestly, food was a big one. Samantha said toilet paper. I buy cheap toilet paper. I can't agree with that one. I'm too cheap to agree on that. Golf was a big answer. Yeah. Anyway. Well, hopefully one of us will win the lottery and we can all just, share it. We'll just do a joint account and it'll be great. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you all next time. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.